Hello, Tennessee history. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. We are getting closer to the end of the school year. We are just a couple of weeks away. We're so close. This last 9 weeks has been very unique and very different, but we have continued to learn about Tennessee history, and I'm proud of you for working hard and adjusting well to this unique situation. Well, we have talked about last week Governor Austin Peay and some great things that he did and some different things that were going on in the early 20th century. Women got the right to vote nationally and specifically in Tennessee. In fact, they got to vote in Tennessee for different things, for different things in a specific district of Tennessee. That was the first time women in Tennessee got to vote ever. And so that was a huge deal. And so we see Tennessee progressing and different things changing and happening in the early 20th century. What we're going to talk about this week are a couple things: the Great Depression and World War II during Tennessee history. In 1929, America entered into the Great Depression. People lost jobs, people and businesses failed, and the country was not doing well economically. Like I said, people were losing jobs, people lost all their money, people lost their homes, and so they were forced to live on the street, some of them, and they were very poor, and so it was a very dark time for our country and for the people in Tennessee. Well, things started to seem like they were going to change in 1932. President of the United States then became Franklin D. Roosevelt, a distant cousin of Teddy Roosevelt. And he gave the people of the United States hope with his plan known as the New Deal. And in his New Deal, he created programs that helped America out of the Great Depression. These programs created jobs for people and helped living in America get better and improve. And one program that he made was called the Tennessee Valley Authority. Now, what did this do? Well, it brought electricity to many rural areas, so those that were not in cities, it brought electricity to those areas so they could have lights and you could plug in different things. It also, the TVA helped Tennessee provide dams for like lakes and rivers to prevent floods. Without these preventative measures, floods would go throughout the state, and if you weren't living in a home, say you were living in whatever you could find on the street or out in the open, a flood would definitely impact your family. Even a home, depending on where your home is, it would impact your family. And so these dams were used to prevent flooding and manage flooding. And one of those that was created was Pickwick Dam. You heard of her Pickwick Landing or Pickwick Lake? Maybe you've been there before. I've been there a few times. And this is where Pickwick was created during this time of the Tennessee Valley Authority during the Great Depression. The TVA also provided jobs for people to work. It allowed them to work on different projects. It also helped farmers improve in different things, and helped agriculture and ways of farming to get better and for them to get out of the Depression. So things were improving and looking better for America and for life in Tennessee. Then Pearl Harbor was bombed on December 7th, 1941, by Japan. This greatly affected the United States of America, and they entered into World War II. Over 90,000 people from Tennessee served in the military during World War II. And Tennessee played a very major role in helping America during World War II. A city named Oak Ridge became the site of one of World War II's secret activities. It was very secret. Maybe you have secrets that you share with friends or something. You like, hey, this is a secret. Don't tell anybody. Or I know something you don't know, and then you share it with someone. Well, this is a very, very major secret during World War II. This secret was that Oak Ridge was the site where they would make the contents for the bomb, for the atomic bomb in World War II. It was the Oak Ridge Atomic Energy Project. So not all of the atomic bomb was made here in Oak Ridge, but it was a very important part of making the atomic bomb. Oak Ridge was chosen in East Tennessee because it was very isolated and no one would expect that they would be working on such a project. No one thought, if it was like a big city or near a big city, people would be like, oh, what are you doing, And in Oak Ridge, no one, thought, they thought, they're making some kind of whatever. They didn't think that, hey, they're making something for the atomic bomb. And so it was a place that was isolated, secluded, not well known, and it had substantial energy and electricity that was used for the project, and had a large selection of workers. Americans would later find out about the project after the atomic bomb was used on Japan. And so it was very secret, and no one found out about it until after the bomb had been dropped on Japan. At Oak Ridge, what they did is they would form the contents, the radioactive chemical element, uranium, the basic ingredient to the bomb. It had developed there in Oak Ridge. And so Tennessee played a very major, important role in helping America win World War II. Oak Ridge is still here to this day. And so if you ever get a chance, you could go there and learn more about what went on with that project and helping to build the atomic bomb. Well, your assignment is just one assignment this week, and it is, I have a video for you of the project in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, of why it was chosen, more details of that, of involvement in there, who helped, work there, and the details and history about that. It's very interesting, and I'm sure you would love it. And so, like I said, it tells about the Manhattan Project of the creation of the atomic bomb. And so, I want you to watch that video. I'm going to have a link for you in your assignment. You will copy and paste that and watch that video. And it's not very long. And while you're watching it, I want you to write 7 facts from that video. Like I said, it's a very interesting video, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. But write 7 facts from it, and that is what your assignment is for this week. That assignment is due on Friday at 5 o'clock. But I hope you enjoy learning more about what happened at Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and how they developed the contents for the atomic bomb. Like I said, it's very interesting of how that small little area did something that was very major in helping America win World War II. And so, hope you enjoy learning about that. Thank you, and I hope you have a good week.